guard, junior, number 1, Ryan McClellan. At guard, senior number 3, Richie Jatani. At forward, sophomore number 31, Danny Vicentes. At forward, senior number 32, Logan Zappa. And forward, senior number 52, Aiden Hammond. Coached by Danny Faison. And now, for your Tewksbury Redmen. At center, junior number 1, Ryan Cuvier. At guard, junior number 3, Ryan Carlton. At forward, senior captain number 21, David Miller. At forward, senior captain number 24, Christian Marsden. And at guard, senior captain number 2, Tommy Crawford. Coached by Steve Boutro. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask them at this time to please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Romano Gymnasium at Tewksbury Memorial High School. Thank you for joining us on Tewksbury TV. Tonight we have a Merrimack Valley Conference boys basketball matchup as the Tewksbury Redmen host the Andover Warriors. Again, thank you for joining us on Tewksbury TV. Andrew Della Piana alongside Vince Allo. Vince, we are back here, back at the Romano Gymnasium. A David versus Goliath matchup tonight as the Warriors come into town with a perfect 7-0 record against the 0-9 Tewksbury Redmen.
But the game must be played, and this is a great opportunity to see where this Tewksbury basketball team stands at this juncture in the season, Andrew. And first of all, welcome back. And secondly, Jason, if you can come a little closer here, on behalf of myself and everybody here at Tewksbury Memorial High School, we want to present you with your first official Syracuse orange. As we
this
say,
is beautiful. This is beautiful. Thank you very much.
A lot of thought went into that, just so you know. I want you to carry that wherever you go. So when you come back next year to be a guest doing these games, you must have that orange with you. Congratulations, man. We're really proud of you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Vince. But there's a game to be played, as you said. Andover versus Tewksbury. The Warriors trying to stay undefeated as the Redmen look for their first win in the opening tip, won by the 6'9 senior captain, number 52, Aiden Cammon.
Needless to say, they conceded that tap right off the bat, Andrew.
And this ball game is underway from the Romano. Andover, first possession of the ball game, trying to find inside the Logan Satlow. A 3-ball from the wing is off. Cammon, the first board of the night, no good on the putback. And then Cammon gets called for the early reaching foul. Andover fouls on number 52, Aiden
That's his
Cammon.
first, team's first
personal foul, first team foul.
And you see that Tewksbury defense coming out in that zone. They're going to try to pack it into the lane as best they can to offset that distinct height advantage that Andover comes into this ball game with. As
we talked about a little bit earlier, the Redmen 0-9 this season, still searching for that covenant first win, and turnovers being the major problem of this ball club so far. Out of bounds, Andover ball.
And it starts that way.
Redmen last game Friday night, they lost to the Drake at Middies on the road. And as I said, they commit the tournament. They committed 30 turnovers in the loss against the Middies. Not a success, a recipe for success against any ball club. As Cammon 0 for 2 to begin the night, 50 seconds into the ball game, scoreless. Marston left open, the sharpshooter gets the scoring going. MC for 3!
Exactly what you need if you're Tewksbury out of the gate. More importantly, at the defensive end, it was one shot and that was it for Andover. So already the Redmen doing a nice job on the boards.
6:50 to go here in the opening quarter. Christian Marsden has the first points of the game, 3-0 to the Redmen. Redmen going to stay in the 2-3 zone, 8 on the shot clock for the Warriors. Richie Shatanian knocks down the 3 at the other end. Richie Shatanian for 3.
Nice little response there for Andover High, the Golden Warriors.
Last out against number 31, Danny Resendez, the sophomore.
Out of bounds.
Redmond ball.
What makes them so tough to defend. They obviously have the Twin Towers on the inside, but if you can stretch the floor with perimeter shooting like that, it's going to make things very difficult for the Redmen tonight.
And that's what they're going to have to rely on tonight. As you said, going to be very tough to get points in the paint. Miller, no good on the 3. Both teams with a 3 here in the first quarter, 6:20 left in the opening frame. Working inside to Satlow, who is well defended by Cuvier, and the turnaround's good. Logan Satlow.
The old outside-inside combination, and you got to utilize that height advantage, which they did, and a nice jump hook by Satlow.
2 minutes into the ball game, 5-3, the Warrior lead. Marston, second 3 of the quarter is no good. The Warriors coming into this one ranked the number 2 team in the state by the Boston Herald and number 3 in the MIAA Division I rankings. Here's a 3 from the junior number 1, Ryan McClellan, who's off. McClellan, who was first team all-conference last year, part of that 11-1 Andover Warrior team who lost in this very gym in the MVC Championship. Marston, another 3.
And if Marsden gets in a goal from that corner,
for 3.
we're going to have an interesting ball game here tonight. I've seen him struggle in the games that I've done here, but he's off 2 out of 3 already from three-point line.
Marsden, known for his ability to shoot the basketball from behind the arc so well, hasn't particularly done it so well this season. As the ball hits the top of the rim and out of bounds. Out of bounds, Redmond ball.
Much to the chagrin of Mr. William Martin, the head coach of the Golden Warriors tonight. He wanted the ball to go inside as opposed to settling for the three-point shot.
Carlton in the corner. 3 minutes into this first quarter. Christian Marsden has all 6 for the Redmen. Miller will find Marsden in the corner, who would try again. Cuvier nearly got a piece of that rebound. Here comes Cameron on the fast break. The Warriors will swing it around. Miller guarding Cameron. It's off the knee of Resendez. He'll get it back, pulls the trigger. And the rebound finds the hands of the senior captain, Tommy Crawford. Under 4:30 remaining in the first quarter, 6-5 Redmond. Carlton off. Out of bounds, Andover ball.
Steve Boudreau did not like that possession there for his Redmen. They did a great job at the defensive end to clear it after one shot for the Golden Warriors. And you come right down, you take off maybe 6 or 7 shots off the seconds off the shot clock. Don't really make Andover work at the defensive end, and you launch a three-pointer.
We'll take a look at the head coaching battle tonight. 33rd year head coach Dave Fazio for the Andover Warriors has over 400 wins in his career, while first year head coach Steve Boudreau still looking for his first career win. Some new substitutions in the game for the Warriors, and it's a 3 right out of the gate. Rohit Shrivison for 3.
Right off the bench, Rohit knocking it down. It's 8-6 lead now for Andover.
Crawford, tightly guarded by number 14, Lincoln Beal, who just checked in. 8-6 Andover lead halfway through the first. Carlton will set his feet. Hits back iron the rebound to Satlow and the foul on Cuvier.
Yeah, that's one thing Ryan Cuvier cannot afford
Redmond
to do,
fouls on number 1,
especially
Ryan
with
Cuvier.
Luke Montello being out of the lineup for the Redmen
First team
tonight.
foul.
If the opponent, especially at that height advantage, Logan Satlow, 6'7" senior, if he gets the defensive rebound, admit it. Just let it go and don't reach over the back. It's the first on Cuvier.
So it's a tall talent at 6'7". He'll be playing D3 next year at Franklin and Marshall College in Pennsylvania. Another 3 from Rohit, as I believe Crawford might have got a piece of it at the defensive end. Cuvier tried to force a pass to Miller, and here's a turnover. Number 23, Chase Lembo, with Cuvier hustling back on defense, and he lays it in. Chase Lembo
Needless to say, Lembo shimmied under the defense of Cuvier, and Cuvier could have picked up his second foul. If you see what I did there with the name, you know.
The Redmen have gone cold on offense, trailing 10-6, under 3 minutes left in the first. Marston with the hot hand right now with an air ball. Warriors go back on offense, up by 4. Now we'll work at baseline. The floater is off from Sherivison. Carlton will slow things down on offense. Miller for 3. David Miller for 3. Timeout, Andover.
Well, we talk about the Redmen struggling from the perimeter so far this season. 9 points, all of those behind the three-point line. And that started with a great job by Tommy Crawford, blocking out internally on the defensive end for the Redmen, clearing the defensive board, leads to the Miller three-point shot.
2:23 remaining in the first quarter. The Redmen have stayed with it, as you talked about, Vince. 3 threes, all coming from senior captains. 1-point ball game here at the Romano. We'll be right back. Good afternoon and welcome back to the Romano Gymnasium here at Tewksbury Memorial High School. Thank you for listening in on Tewksbury TV. My name is Andrew Piana alongside Vince Allo. Vince, a strong start from the Tewksbury Redmen, only trailing 1 here as we're closing in on 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
And the longer they can stick around and get confidence and start to make the Andover defense be honest and respect their outside shooting, it's going to go down to the wire if it stays like that.
And it's good to see the Redmen 2-3 zone. It's been very important so far in this ball game. And they nearly forced a turnover as Tommy Crawford got his hand in. Out of bounds, Andover ball.
Crawford gives up about 5 inches height-wise as Satlow comes out now. But I tell you what, Crawford bringing it here in this first quarter intensity-wise.
Talking with Crawford earlier today, he was talking about a heart-over-height mentality that the Redmen need to have today. A big 3 way downtown for Richie Shatanian. Richie Shatanian for 3.
Foot just inside the lobby as he launched that one there. His second three-pointer of the first period.
Extends the Andover lead to 4. Minute 45 left in the first. Michael Sullivan and number 15, Kenny Nguyen, into the game for the Redmen. Marston left open again. This is out of bounds. They're going to let him fly here in this ball game, Vince. Yep. Out of bounds, Andover ball.
That's the game plan for Coach Boudreau, is to stretch the floor defensively. The only issue is you have to start knocking them down, which they did out of the gate, but they've cooled off a little bit since then.
It's going to be very tough to find points inside the paint tonight. Going to have to rely on shooting from behind the arc to win this ball game. 10 seconds left on the Andover shot clock, up by 4. Try to work it inside for Cameron, stolen away by Crawford, and the last out on Andover. Out of bounds, Redmond ball.
Little exchange of greetings there from Coach Martin and Aiden Cameron.
And that's Coach Fazio there.
Oh, Coach Fazio, I'm sorry.
33rd year as the Andover head coach.
That's right. I said the athletic director. You're right. Head coach David Fazio. My bad.
When losing possession of the basketball, Andover quickly into the front court. Cam in that long stride as it's stuck going up to the cup.
This is something that the Redmen can ill afford, is this announcement right here. The second foul on Ryan Cuvier.
Redmen fouls on number 1, Ryan Cuvier. His second personal foul, second team foul.
And as the Redmen were warming up down below us,
Aiden Cameron will be at the line with 2
noticed
shots.
In street clothes tonight, Luke Montoyo, which this would be the opportunity to get him in the ball game. His services are not available here tonight, which is damaging, as now Cuvier picks up his second.
Cameron good on the first. And as we said a little bit earlier, Cameron listed as 6'9", a few Division I offers on his plate. He'll have a lot to decide following the winter season.
Any chance of recruiting him up to Northwestern New York?
I don't know about that one. He knocks down both at the line, the senior captain.
Could have brought another orange with me if I knew that would help, right?
6-point Warrior lead as we're closing down to the final 40 seconds of the first quarter. Miller called for the travel. Traveling violation, Andover ball.
The thing you want to do if you're the Redmen is another substitution is Mendonca comes in, number 14, is you have to be patient at the offensive end. Clock moving, just about 30 seconds left first quarter. Make Andover work at the defensive end, which they have not done so the last few possessions.
And the Warriors have taken advantage of it, have gotten up to a 6-point lead after only having a 1-point lead earlier in the quarter. Number 5, Roman Lork in on the steal. They've caused havoc on Cameron so far in this first quarter. As Carlton notices the shot clock being dead, will hold for the last. The Redmond bench will help him count it down. Evan Mendonca from the corner. Ball bounces around. Lork wasn't able to get it off, and that'll do it for the first period. And that's the end of the first quarter. The score, the Andover Warriors 15 and the Tewksbury Redmen 9. 8 minutes down here at the Romano Gymnasium. The Redmen doing a good job of sticking with the undefeated Andover Warriors. Still a lot of basketball left to play. We'll step aside and be right back for the second quarter on Tewksbury TV. Hello and welcome back to the Romano Gymnasium at Tewksbury Memorial High School. After one quarter of play, the score, the Andover Warriors 15 and the Tewksbury Redmen 9. My name's Andrew Del Piano with Vince Allo. An impressive first quarter, I would say, for the Tewksbury Redmen. Only down 6 to the second best ranked team in the state.
Yeah, it was 6 from Marsden in that first period, leading the charge for the Redmen.
Warriors currently on a little 5-0 run, as the Redmen were only trailing by 1 point in that first quarter. But good rotation on the defensive end by the Warriors forces a steal. Lork able to get the interception. Carlton, risky pass, able to get it off to Crawford. Didn't need to make that extra pass, but he did, and it's a turnover. The Warriors quickly into the front court. The layup, no good. Lead remains at 6 for Andover, 40 seconds into the second quarter. Carlton, tightly guarded by McClellan. The pull-up jumper got hit as he went up. No foul. The pace increasing here in the second quarter, and it's a floater. Ryan McClellan.
Pump fake on the sideline, took it hard to the baseline. High arcing jump shot. Largest lead of the ball game now for the Golden Warriors.
And it's 8. Minute in the second quarter. Miller tried to kick. 10 left on the shot clock. Miller in some traffic. Ball pinballed around, finds the hands of Cameron. Here's McClellan, goes right at Crawford. Gammon trying to stretch the floor. Rebound is pulled down between a Warrior and a Redman. It's going to be a jump ball. Jump ball. Warriors keep possession.
Good release and good look for Cameron on the perimeter from the right wing. Wherever he takes his talents next year, that's going to be something that coaches at the next level are going to work into their offense. Anytime you can get someone 6'9" that can shoot that three-pointer with some sort of regularity, it's going to be a positive for that team.
Cameron wasn't expecting to get that ball back. And a foul goes against the Redmen. Redmen fouls on number 5, Roman Lork, his first personal foul, third team foul.
Common foul, take it out of bounds on the left baseline.
And Satlow comes back into the game, replacing number 14, Lincoln Beal. The Warriors will stack it here in the front court. Largest lead of the night for them is 8, and it's an illegal screen on the Warriors. Illegal screen is on number 32, Logan Satlow, his first personal foul, second team foul.
Well, Satlow with one, Cameron with the other. Each 1/5 of the way that would be ideal for the Redmen here tonight.
Lork tightly guarded as the Warriors brought the double team, and the foul goes against McClellan. Andover fouls on number 1, Ryan McClellan, his first personal foul, third team foul. So both teams with 3 team fouls here in this first half. Warriors leading by 8. Cini tried to find Wen off his fingertips. Out of bounds, Andover ball.
Who's number 10 there? I didn't have him on my roster.
A.J. Sini.
There we go.
2 minutes into the second quarter. Andover leading by 8 here in this MVC 1, MVC 2 crossover matchup. Andover a perfect 7-0, 5-0 in league play, while the Redmen 0-9, 0-7 in league play. A 3 is good from Danny Resendez. Danny Resendez for 3.
4 3-pointer as a club already for this Andover squad.
Miller driving hard, and he's fouled on the way home.
This could be the second right here on Cameron. Or is it? Let's see who they...
I thought they would have credited that to Cameron.
Hold on, there was a horn too. I think they were pretty unclear as to who the foul was on. They want some clarity. They're going to call it on 5. I don't think there's a 5 out there. There's no 5 out there. All right, they're going to change that. It's not the second on
Andover fouls on number 3, Reggie Shatani, in his first personal foul, 4th team foul.
All right, cleared that up.
And there was a lot of question marks above people's heads here in the gym, as Cameron was the closest defender. Wen, a soft touch inside. Kenny Wen.
Wen for the win down the lane. Like that. Found himself wide open as he gained possession. Teardrop from just inside the free throw line.
That's the game back to single digits. 20-11 the Andover lead. Foul inside is going to go against Sini. Redmond fouls on number 10, A.J. Sini, his first personal foul, 4th team foul. Danny Resendez will be at the line with 2 shots. Resendez, just a sophomore.
He's got 4 in the quarter.
There's been a big impact for head coach Dave Fazio. Back to double digits, 10-point Warrior lead. Here, 4:45 left in the quarter.
Tell you what, right now, Roman Ulrich is doing a tremendous job sealing at both ends of the floor for the Redmen, giving up probably 4 or 5 inches in height. But what was it? The hard over height was the quote earlier on, Andrew. He is certainly leaving it out on the floor here tonight. Super job, Roman.
The Warriors coming in here as the heavy favorites, as Cameron with the steal. The long, lanky arms back to the other end. And the Redmen have to foul him.
It's going to be the first on Win, 4th on the team.
Redmond fouls on number 15, Kenny Nguyen, his first personal foul, 5th team foul. Hayden Cameron will be at the line with 2 shots. Redmond will get some fresh legs into the ball game. They'll go back to their starters here.
It's Cuvier back in with those 2 fouls. So at the 4:34 mark here, Andrew, something to keep your eye on.
Cameron knocks down both. As the Warriors come here with a full court press. Cuvier's pass is blocked. McClellan, nice Euro step at the other end and blocked by Cuvier. Out of bounds, Andover ball.
And Coach Boudreau held his collective breath on that, because that could have been the 3rd on Cuvier. But a great job trailing the play from behind to knock it away.
And got some life into this building a little bit. You kind of saw everyone jump up there. And now an off-ball foul goes against Carlton. Redmond fouls on number 3, Brian Carlton, his first personal foul, 6th team foul. Straight to the corner they go. Trevison for 3. Rohit Trevison for 3.
His second 3 already in this first half off the bench.
And he's been a defensive pest. Look how hard he works on defense against Tommy Crawford.
Draws the 5 seconds, too. Or actually, it was a timeout. I'm sorry.
Yep. Timeout, Redmond. So the Warriors starting to break this one open. It's a 15-point lead. Just a little over halfway gone in this second quarter. We'll stay with you here. Again, the lead, Andover 26, Tewksbury 11. We thank you for tuning in on Tewksbury TV. My name is Andrew Del Piano with Vince Allo. Vince, this ball game started out close for the Redmen, but we've seen Andover of why they've been such a collectively good ball club this year, just taking advantage of other teams' mistakes.
Yeah, and you think coming into the ball game, Andrew, that the key was to take away the inside game of Andover, which to this point, the Redmen have done so. It's just the perimeter right now. They've got, 5 3-pointers made already in this first half. And that's what makes them so tough to match up against. You take away what their strength, a la Bill Belichick, and here comes the perimeter guys to stretch the floor, which makes things doubly tough for Steve Boudreau, the head coach of the Redmen, to make those adjustments at some point in this first half, as we're just about halfway through this second period.
And you take a look at the Andover defensive end. They are all over the Redmen once they get to the perimeter. And again, you can't get any inside because there's a 6'9" kid standing right there in the middle to block you.
Yep.
Back to action, 4:08 left in this second quarter. Warriors with their largest lead at 15. Marston will try again and knocks it down. MC for three.
That is so vital for this Redmond ball club, is to get him going, his third three-pointer of the first half.
They've relied on him heavily here in this first half. As you said, Vince, 3 made three-pointers here. McClellan tries to answer at the other end, and he does. Ryan McClellan for 3. Warriors answer with 3 on offense, lead back up to 15 with 3:30 to go in the first half. Crawford coming off a screen, and he's fouled. Andover fouls on number 4, Rohit Shrivison, his first personal foul, 15 foul.
Again, much to the chagrin of Golden Warrior head coach David Fazio.
Crawford swings it over. Miller in the corner. And we're going to get a foul as the rebound was coming down.
Resendez with the foul. Next foul is going to be over the limit. They're both teams with
Andover
16
fouls.
fouls.
31, Danny Resendez, his first personal foul.
He was battling with Ryan Cuvier, so when the whistle blows and they're looking at Cuvier in his general direction, you want to be sure it's against the opponent.
Marston catch and shoot. Rebound brought down by Shrivison. 16 fouls to each side. Andover 29, Tewksbury 14. 3 minutes left in this first half. Shrivison hits back iron. Quick inside pass to Cuvier. Miller, the pull-up jumper. Resendez back on offense for Andover. Wanting to extend this lead. Pass tipped by Crawford out of bounds.
Active feet, active hands at the defensive end. Crawford getting the deflection.
The Warriors make some substitutions. 2:32 to go in this first half. The Warriors as the number 3 team in the MIA Division I Boys Basketball Power Rankings. And a shot clock violation against Andover. No one noticed the clock.
Nope.
Shot clock violation, Redmond ball.
One thing we did notice was as a unit, everybody at the defensive end for the Redmen sliding their feet in unison. That was a great defensive possession for that ball club.
And the Warriors are arguing that shot clock should have reset when it shouldn't have. It was just an out-of-bounds tipped by Crawford. Cuvier wasn't able to control the pass. Out-of-bounds Andover ball. Sullivan comes back into the game, replacing Christian Marsden. 2-minute warning here. Left in the first half. Andover leading by 15. Short on the 3 ball is Jonathan Briggs, number 2. Quick give and go with the Redmen. Good passing around the perimeter. Brian Carlton knocks down a 3. BC for 3.
Hanging around, cut the lead to 12. Minute and a half left in this first half.
Carlton gets in the scoring, his first 3 of the night. 12-point ball game. 12 left on the shot clock. Briggs answers with a 3 ball. Jonathan Briggs for 3.
I have a feeling we're going to be saying that a lot here tonight, Andrew, that people just step up and knock down big threes for this Andover squad.
Feels like whenever the Redmen score at one end, the Warriors are answering right back at the other. Miller, off target. Rebound for Cameron. 60 seconds left in the quarter. Andover 32, Tewksbury 17. Redmen will stick to the zone. McClellan, the pull-up jumper. Redmen with numbers in transition. Carlton, fresh off the screen. 4-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Crawford in hard on McClellan. He'll get it back, set his feet. It's back iron on the 3. Gets his own miss through the traffic, and he's fouled.
Let's hope it's against Carlton. That'll be his second. If so, it is.
Redmond fouls number 3, Brian Carlton, his second personal foul, team limit. Andover is now in the 1-1 bonus.
And I only say that because Cuvier, as we've talked about in this first half, Andrew, already with those 2 fouls.
Ryan McClellan will be at the line with the 1-1. McClellan misses his shot at the line. Redmond will hold for the final shot here in the first half. Carlton moving his feet. Traveling violation, Andover ball.
With 5.8 ticks left in this first half. Let's see what Coach Fazio draws up to get that last shot of the first half.
McClellan will bring it up over the timeline. And he lost possession on the way.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's not what he had drawn up.
Ball.
I don't think that's what he had in mind when he said with 5.8 seconds left. And Marsden checks in. Let's see if he can get a good look here at a 3-pointer. Just under 2.5 seconds left.
2.4 left. Cuvier is going to launch it up. He's short, and that'll do it for the first half. And that's the end of the first half with the score of the Andover Warriors 32 and the Tewksbury Redmen 17. We've played one half here at the Romano Gymnasium. Andover, the Goliath in this one, leading by 15 over the David Redmen. As we will take a break, we'll step aside. One half done, one half to go. We'll be right back here on Tewksbury TV for the second half of the Redmen and the Warriors. Stay tuned. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back inside the Romano Gymnasium here at Tewksbury Memorial High School. After one half of play here, as we're about to start the second half, the Andover Warriors 32 leading the Tewksbury Redmen 17. Thank you for joining us on Tewksbury TV. My name's Andrew Del Piano with Vince Allo. Vince, 15-point ball game. Andover comes in at 7-0, while the Redmen at 0-9. Not a bad start here for the home team.
Yeah, I mean, they got off to a good start, shooting the ball well from the perimeter. But as we talked at the half, Andrew, about the many ways that this Golden Warrior ball club can hurt you, and we saw 2 of them. First and foremost, the inside presence, the 6'9" and 6'7" guys on the inside. But more than that, it was the perimeter shooting that they displayed in that first half, which is the difference here as we get things started in quarter number 3.
And the thing is, they made it look very easy from behind the arc, and they were hitting some downtown shots to give themselves that large point lead. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. With the Redmen still within shouting distance here. Only a 15-point ball game.
It's important to get off to a good start here in this third period. Don't let it start slipping away from you.
Trying to prove to themselves and the rest of the MVC that they're better than an 0-9 ball club. Cuvier with a good start, nearly got an and one, but he'll get to the charity stripe.
That's going to be the second on Logan Satlow.
Andover fouls on number 32, Logan Satlow. His second personal foul, first team foul. Ryan Cuvier will be at the line with 2 shots. And one of the things that killed the Redmen in their last ball game against the Drake at Middies is they only got to the line to shoot 3 free throws, and they didn't make any of them. You need to get to the cup more, but as we've said throughout, it's been hard with Hayden Cameron and Logan Satlow there.
Yep. They've shot 2 thus far tonight, both of them by Cuvier. A moment ago, and he made them.
Cuvier gets both at the line, making it a 13-point ball game, 30 seconds into the second half. Halfway through the Andover shot clock, working in the middle, Cameron. The runner goes up from Shatanian, pulled down on the rebound by Satlow, and he's fouled.
Be the first on Crawford.
Redmond fouls on number 2, Tommy Crawford, his first personal foul, first team foul.
Not much you can do there
Logan
if you're Crawford.
Satlow will be at the line with 2 shots.
Satlow at 6'7", Crawford at 5'10", 6 foot. Did a nice job blocking out, but just the height advantage to reach over the top of Crawford.
As we mentioned a little bit earlier, Logan Satlow committed to Franklin and Marshall College, where he'll continue to play basketball at the D3 level. He's got the Andover lead back up to 15 here. Just under a minute played in the third. Marston, who made 3 three-pointers in that first half. Tommy Crawford short. Cuvier pulls down the board. Kicking out to Marston, sets his feet. He sticks with the play though. He'll kick it out and a travel against Marston. Traveling violation, Andover ball.
Well, Marston did what any good perimeter shooter will do. They always tell you, follow your shot. You're the only one that knows where it's going, and he did. Got them an extra look at the bucket, but he traveled on the baseline.
Andover basketball here. The Warriors 7-0 this season. Trying to remain perfect as they are on the road against the 0-9 Tewksbury Redmen. A 3-ball once again from Shatanian. Richie Shatanian for 3.
He was deep. I don't know what he was doing in my living room, but that's where he shot it from.
Miller, quick pass inside. Cuvier goes off the glass. Ryan Cuvier. Timeout, Redmond.
Good start in this third quarter for Cuvier. He's got 4 in the ball in this quarter alone.
Both teams go back and forth here in the third quarter. 16-point lead for the Andover Warriors with 6:16 to go in the third quarter. We'll step aside and be right back. Coach Peugeot talking things over in the huddle as we welcome you back here to the Romano Gymnasium here at TMHS. Just tuning in on Tewksbury TV, my name is Andrew Del Piano with Vince Allo. 2 minutes into the third quarter, Andover 37, Tewksbury 21. McClellan goes baseline, kick it out. Resendez wasn't able to stick it. Last out on Andover. Out of bounds, Redmond ball.
The teardrop hit the front of the rim. That's had some serious arc on it.
Andover back again with the full court press, so the Redmen able to escape the trap. Cuvier in the low posts. It's to no avail as the Andover Warriors come back into the front court. Redmond continue in the 2-3 zone, and a travel goes against Andover. Traveling violation, Redmond ball.
That's how you get it done defensively. Quick feed on the perimeter, keep the hands active, force the turnover.
Up they go to Cuvier with a touchdown pass. Carlton tightly guarded in the corner. Marsden's open, off the catch, bang! MC for 3!
His 4th three-pointer of the contest. He's in double figures now with 10.
And that shooting stroke, Vince.
Yep.
You cannot lie. It's nice to watch.
But catch and release. I love it.
3 minutes played here in the third. Andover up by 13. Short on 3 balls, number 24, Wilt Tutwiler. Fresh 30 for the Warriors off the offensive board. The runner is off target by Lincoln Beal. Last off of Crawford. Out of bounds Andover ball.
A good hustle over there by Shatanian to knock it off of Crawford. And a fresh 30 for the Golden Warriors.
.440 left in the third. Andover with possession and the lead. And now they turn it over. Crawford with his eyes up.
Give me a Marsden 3 to cut it to 10.
Cuvier inside. Miller, way downtown. Boxed out well by Beal. McClellan with some speed at the offensive end. Ryan McClellan.
Had the defense leaning left. He crossed it over right for the quick pull-up.
Andover can't reset on defense. Miller takes advantage. David Miller for 3.
Miller dials long distance, his 2nd three-pointer. We are at 12 right now.
39-27, the Andover advantage. The Redmen keeping it close here against the undefeated Warriors. This team showing a lot of fight here. 8 seconds left on the shot clock for the Andover Warriors. The Warriors got to get it off. They get an open shot for Beal, who is open but can't make the jumper. Redmen quickly in transition. Down by 12. And a foul inside against Andover.
It's going to be on Lembo, his first, 2nd on the team.
Andover fouls on number 23, Chase Lembo, his first personal foul, 2nd team foul.
Well, let's set the table here, Andrew. 3:07 left third period. A three-pointer here cuts it to a single-digit game. And here's Miller looking to do so.
Speaking of 3, almost, Vince, almost. Lead remains at 12 for the visitors. They get Kamen and Trevison back in. Trevison's been amazing off the bench. Kicks it out. 3 ball is off the mark from Tutwiler, offensive board. Double team in the paint by the Redmen. Kamen, not a problem.
Yeah, just lowered his shoulder, spun in, off the window.
Miller tried to force it cross court, and it's picked off by Lembo. Carlton, great hustle back on defense, and it's Redmond basketball. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. You gotta appreciate the hustle plays like that by Carlton.
Absolutely. Never a lack of effort by this Redmond ball club. Still searching for that elusive first victory of the season. They are certainly playing with a ton of heart here tonight.
Another foul. This one will be against Kamen. That is his 2nd. Andover fouls on number 52, Aiden Kamen, his 2nd personal foul, 3rd team foul. .14 ball game, 2:15 left in the third. Morrison forced out Kamen to the perimeter. Got him jumping, will take the 3 now. Ball pinballs around, Andover comes out of the pack with it. Lembo was hit on the arm as he tried to make the pass.
It's going to be on Sullivan, his first, 2nd on the team.
Redmond fouls on number 13, Michael Sullivan, his first personal foul, 2nd team foul.
Check that. I stand corrected. I'm sorry. That was Wynn on the foul. Wynn is out there. Sullivan is not. Or is he? No, he's not.
No, he is.
Is he?
Yep.
It was on him. I correct my correction.
Speaking of Sullivan, he gets a hand in there for the steal. Quickly into the front court when he's called for the travel as he tried to put his shoulder in the defense. Traveling violation, Andover ball. A minute 40 left in the quarter. Andover 41, Tewksbury 27. The foul goes against Wynn. Redmond fouls on number 15, Kenny Wynn, his second personal foul, third team foul. Junior first team all-conference last year, Ryan McClellan will kickstart the offense. McClellan, the pull-up jumper. Offensive board again. It's eating the Redmen alive here in the third, and McClellan takes advantage. Ryan McClellan for three.
Make him pay. Catch and release from the left wing. One thing you can ill afford to do against a ball club like this is give them additional opportunities at the offensive end.
Encini and Miller not on the same page. Out of bounds, Andover ball.
They had it cut to 12 a short time ago. It's now up to 17, and that's how quickly it can go the other direction when you play a ball club that's yet to be beaten this season.
Turnovers, offensive rebounds, not what the Redmen need. McClellan again in the corner. Brian McClellan for three.
Tell you what made that play, though, was Kamen with the spin move, drew the double team, and found the open teammate for the three.
And there's Trivison getting his hand in once again. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. But you can see why McClellan was named first team all-conference last year.
Yep.
He can really shoot lights out.
And he was a sophomore when he got that honor a year ago. He's only a junior now.
He's going to be big as Andover tries to search for a state title this season. Aiden Kamen through the contact, and we'll get to the line.
That'll be the third on Cuvier.
Redmond fouls number 1, Ryan Cuvier, his third personal foul, fourth team foul. Aiden Kamen will be at the line with 2 shots. Kamen too strong.
Really got to see for the first time the good footwork movement from Kamen on that last possession. It led to the McClellan three.
The thing you got to take away from this game, though, is he hasn't been too dominant for Andover. The Redmen have contained him well, but it's just been the other stars of the Andover Warriors that have really propelled this lead for them.
Yeah, the lesson learned here is it's not a one-man show. It's certainly a well-balanced ball club that we've talked about it at, a lot of already in this ball game. They can hit you in a number of ways.
It's a really pick your poison team. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. The team that's going to continue to run through the MVC this year wants to have a chance at a state title later in March. We won't be surprised if we see him at the TD Garden later this year. An off-ball foul goes against Miller.
It's going to be a technical foul against Miller.
A technical foul has been assessed to number 21, David Miller. Ryan McClellan will be at the line shooting the technical. So emotions running a little bit high there for David Miller as he picks up the tee. And McClellan gets 2.
He's got 15 in the ball game. 10 in this second half. 10 actually in this third quarter.
The lead has expanded to 23 for Andover. And it just felt like a short while ago it was just 12 points, Vince.
Yep.
10 seconds left in the quarter. Andover looking for more. Cherivison. Short on 3. Sattlow's right there to pick up the trash. Logan Satlow That's the end of the third quarter, fans, with the score: the Andover Warriors 52 and the Tewksbury Redmen 27. So the deficit will be 25 for the Tewksbury Redmen going into the fourth quarter. Andover will go into the fourth with a 25-point lead, looking to close this out and move to 8-0 on this season. We'll be right back on Tewksbury TV. Hello and welcome back to the Romano Gymnasium at Tewksbury Memorial High School. Thank you for tuning in on Tewksbury TV. My name is Andrew Del Piano with Vince Allo. 8 minutes to go here in this MVC crossover matchup. Division I Andover taking on Division II Tewksbury. The score after 3 quarters: Andover 52, Tewksbury 27. Vince, what'd you see in that third quarter there for the Warriors, I should say?
To be honest, too much McClellan. 10 in that quarter. And actually, he matched Tewksbury's offensive output. 10 for the Redmen in that third quarter, but 20 as a team for the Golden Warriors. And again, I mean, minus the dominating inside play of Satlow and Cameron tonight, they've done it from the perimeter. Very dangerous ball club.
They'll start this fourth quarter with possession and then turn it over. Traveling violation, Redmond ball.
The king with the travel, Gavin LeBrun.
The Redmen 0-9 this season, with a good fight here tonight. Carlton short on the 3 ball. Redmen, their next ball game, they'll be at Central Catholic on Thursday night, a very talented Division I team that's also in the top 10 of the D1 MIA rankings. So a tough schedule this week for the Redmen. Redmen quickly moving the ball around. Carlton, pull-up jumper, it's good. Brian Carlton.
Nice job by Carlton. Put it hard to the floor on the right side of the lane, and the quick pull-up splash, the end result.
It all started with the quick passing by the Redmen on that possession. Satlow goes over Marston, is no good. .6:40 and counting left in the ball game. 52-29 Andover. Carlton will step into a 3. Briggs from the wing. Offensive board goes to LeBrun. McClellan, back iron. The offensive rebounds continue to pile up for the Warriors. Last off for the Redmen. Out of bounds, Andover ball. And the second chance points, Vince, have been a killer tonight.
Yep. And that time there, it was Satlow keeping it alive. For the most part, it's been the guys on the perimeter keeping the ball alive with long rebounds.
LeBrun's wide open. Is too strong.
Exhibit A.
Satlow, spin move, well done.
Yeah.
Logan Satlow.
When you watch a big man work in the post, it's all about footwork, and he put it all on display on that possession.
When off on the 3 of the offensive board for Sullivan. He'll go right into Satlow. Michael Sullivan. Timeout, Redmen. 5:36 to go in the ball game. The Redmen still showing some fight in them as we get down to the final 5 minutes and change left in the ball game. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Romano here at Tewksbury Memorial High School. Andrew Del Piano alongside Vince Allo here. 4:30 and counting left in the game. 54-31 Andover leads. Good work by Sullivan on the floor. To get out, Marston, catch and shoot, he's short. Andover quickly into the front court. They go right at Crawford on offense, doesn't get the roll, but the putback is good. Danny Resendez. Andover's been all over the glass on the offensive side of the ball. Carlton stripped. And the Warriors will settle. Briggs works baseline. One dribble, Resendez sets his feet. Easy 3-ball. Danny Resendez for 3.
Quick 5-0 run by Resendez. 7-0 run here in this fourth quarter.
Timeout, Redmond.
Biggest lead of the ball game for the Golden Warriors.
We'll stick with you here. 4:39 remaining in the fourth. Andover leading 59-31.
And we talked about the great footwork on that spin move inside by Satlow from Andover. At the same time, he did the Cardinal sin just a moment ago. If you're a big man on the inside, they threw the lob pass into him, and he brought it down below. If someone is shorter than you, when you bring it to their level, it levels the playing field. You get the ball on the inside, hold it up. I don't know if you remember Kevin McHale with the Celtics before your time, but that's what he did better than anybody. The ball never came below shoulder level with him, and that's one of the drills you always teach the big men, is to keep the ball high so those guards can't sneak in and poke it away from you. That's what happened to Satlow on that previous possession.
That's definitely what the coaching staff will talk to him about as we're down to 4:39 left in the ball game. As for Andover, the next game, they'll be back home at Andover High School on Thursday night, hosting the Methuen Rangers, trying to stay unbeaten and get back to a full season here in 2021-2022. Andover, who had a really talented ball club last year, made it to the MVC Championship in this very gym, but lost to Central Catholic in the MVC Cup. Definitely a season they'd like to have back, as they were in the running for a state championship. Out of bounds, Redmond ball.
And were you at that game?
I was calling this.
Were you?
That
a boy. Probably a full house, I would imagine.
That was the year no spectators.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
David Miller knocks down the 3. David Miller for 3.
Third three-pointer of the ball game for David. Don't call me Reggie Miller. He's got 9.
25-point lead for Andover. Good pass inside as the layup is too strong from Lemba. Sullivan surveying the field. Cuvier goes to the left side, too strong off the glass. Ball hits the floor and Andover stepped out. Out of bounds, Redmond ball.
That was Briggs giving chase, and good hustle by Cuvier.
And I think the Redmond student section gave a little bit of help to that call.
Yes, they did.
Foul goes against Briggs. Caught Miller a little bit high.
Now, if I had never been in this gym,
Andover fouls on number 2, Jonathan Briggs, his second personal foul, 4th team foul.
and I looked over to that corner of the gym here, I would know immediately that's the student section for TTMS. Or is it TMHS? My bad, because they're all holding up those "We Love Delhi" signs.
I wish. Cini and Cuvier, some miscommunication as Sullivan has to go into the backcourt. Backcourt violation, Andover ball. .337 remaining, 59-34. Andover leads. Trying to stay one of the top 2 teams ranked in the state by the Boston Herald, only trailing behind BC High. Because I believe this one's going against Miller.
Mendonca.
Yep. Redmond fouls to number 14, Evan Mendonca, his first personal foul, 16th foul. Andover really emptying out their bench here. That's due to Redmond.
Offensive foul against Tutwiler.
Andover fouls on number 24, Wilt Tutwiler, his first personal foul, 15th foul. .305 left in the game. Redmond still fighting hard on offense. Cini is able to get to the cup. Chris Dezen, the sophomore. I believe Coach Fazio is trying to preach to his team about ball movement right now as they get a good shot, and Tutwiler knocks it down. Will Tutwiler for 3.
He's in the scorebook now, his first 3 of the ball game.
Andover breaks the 60 mark. They're at 62 on the Knights. And a bad pass. Tutwiler tracked down by Sullivan before he can get to the basket. Redmond fouls on number 13, Michael Sullivan, his second personal foul, team limit. Andover's now in a 1-on-1 bonus.
Be Tutwiler to shoot the one in the penalty.
Tutwiler will be at the line with a 1-on-1. Tutwiler good on the first, earns himself a second. Knocks down both. Should mention, Vince, coming to this ball game, the Redmen last in points allowed. They allow about 66 points per game as we're getting up to that mark. And there it is.
Welcome to it.
Count the basket and the foul. Chase Lembo. Redmond fouls on number 13, Michael Sullivan, his third personal foul, team limit. Chase Lembo will be at the line with 1 shot. As Andover stuck at 66. Cini's pushed out of bounds. Andover fouls on number 15, Leo Ackerman, his first personal foul, 6th team foul. Cini kicking it out to Mendonca, who goes hard in the paint. Roman Lorick keeps it in. Ball on the floor, they'll tie it up. You got to give credit to Roman Lorick. We talked about him a little bit earlier.
Working hard, both ends of the floor.
He's really put his heart on his sleeve in this ball game. Jump ball, Redmen keep possession.
I think that ball was recovered just shy of a first down. He can put the challenge flag away. I think that
feels like a long time ago.
Yes,
football season. Sullivan comes out of the pack with the board. Mendonca will go right in the teeth. The defense tried to draw contact. .90 seconds left, 66-34 Andover. And it's a bucket at the other end from Lembo. Chase Lembo. And Caggiano gets into the ball game for the N1. Colin Caggiano.
Great job by Caggiano. The junior, number 4, slowed up just enough to let the defense catch up to him.
Number 15, Leo Ackerman, his second personal
Use
foul.
His body to shield himself, get the
Colin
hoop and some
Caggiano will
harm.
get the line with 1 shot. Lorick, the offensive board, a fresh 30 for the Redmen. Kind of getting a look at the future of the Redmen here on the floor with 1:10 left. I should say the same with the Warriors. Chris Dessen, scoop layup. Chris Dessen. Andover gets the 70 burger. Mendonca throws it away, was looking for Cini. Out of bounds, Andover ball.
Wonder when that phrase came into, where that phrase began.
70
burger. The burger, you put up a 40 burger in football, you get the 70 burger in basketball.
I feel like you more hear it in football. I just bring it into basketball.
Yeah, all right.
Why not?
I'm hungry now. Jeez.
35 seconds and counting. Nice little crossover there by number 15, Leo Ackerman, in a 2. Leo Ackerman.
Keep an eye on that orange, man. It's within striking distance. I'm starving. But I can't do that, Ted. I got to let you have it.
Caggiano is looking for more at the offensive end. He'll get back to the line. Andover fouls on number 22, Brian Knott, his first personal foul. Team limit. Colin Caggiano will be at the line with 2 shots. Caggiano no good on the first. Redmond next ball game Thursday night will be at Central Catholic. As for our next broadcasts, Friday night when girls basketball comes back to the Romano in the Coach Hayes game, as their assistant coach Hayes dealing with terminal cancer. They'll have a night for him on Friday night when they host Central Catholic. Should be a great ball game with a lot of people expected to attend, as the Andover Warriors will dribble out tonight, and that is your ball game. And that's the end of the ball game. The final score, the Andover Warriors 72 and the Tewksbury Redmen 36. Fans, thank you for joining us for tonight at the Romano. Please drive home safely. Good night. And that is a final from the Romano Gymnasium. Andover 72, Tewksbury 36. Vince, your final thoughts from tonight?
Well, they doubled them up. And, coming into the ball game, we knew that this was going to be a tall task. Pardon the reference to the height advantage that the Golden Warriors had. But they did have the 2 guys on the inside that really didn't have much of an impact here tonight, just their presence. But I got to tell you, the guard play of this Andover ball club was the difference here tonight. Great defense, and just continue to put the pressure on the Tewksbury defense by striking from long distance. And that's what set the tone early, and they carried it through the rest of the game to double up the Redmen here tonight.
And as we've said throughout the night, pick your poison. This Andover team, a lot of weapons. We should expect to see this team at the TD Garden in the state semifinals, state finals later in March. Do not be surprised. Andover moves to 8-0 with the win. They remain perfect. The Tewksbury Redmen go to 0-10. Still looking for that first victory. They'll try Thursday night when they go to another Division I team in Central Catholic. As for Andover, they go back home and will host Methuen on Thursday night. Your final one more time, Andover 72, Tewksbury 36. For our entire crew at Tewksbury TV, my name's Andrew Delapiana with Vince Allo. Signing off from the Romano Gymnasium. Good night. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday.